Hello YouTubers, this is Michael. I have here November's mystery tackle box. So we're going to unbox this and see what's inside. That way you get a good view of the contents. And if you're not a subscriber currently, maybe if you are on YouTube and you're leaning toward trying to find out what kind of contents are coming in the mystery tackle boxes right now for the bass boxes, this would be a good time for you to see it. I know I have done a few other videos that way, keep showing what's in the boxes and may convince other folks to subscribe. I was kind of, weary at first, but after I watched a few videos, I'm like, they're getting good tackle in there, so I'm going to try. And I was like, I'll just do month to month. And as long as I'm, as long as I continuously like the boxes, I will keep subscribing and just leave it month to month for now. So that's definitely a good way to learn what kind of things are out there. Just doing like a subscription that you can cancel at any time. So it's really no harm, no foul, other than spend just a little bit of money. But let's unbox this and see what we have. So I'm going to get that signed, and then let's get this. That tape there. So I got the box open. Just going to fold this back where I can kind of see everything. Let me get the pricing sheet out. It looks like this month they put the prices on the Dibble digest that you normally get. That gives you tips and tricks from Mr. Tackle Box on how to use the bait as well as other baits. So there, as you can see on the screen, a list of the tackle that came in there and the prices of it. For some reason you can't see that really well on the screen. I'll read it off there. First bait is a BAGLEY shallow Balsa Shad. It says it retails at $9.99. The second one is made by SMARTBAITS, the Mighty Minnow, $3.99. Charlie's Worms, which is the company, and it's an incredible Craw. It's $2.64. And then we have something that's manufactured by Heavy Metal, the Tungsten Finesse football jig. It retails at $5.29. And Lucky John Donkey Rig. Never heard of one of those, but that retails at $2.49. So looks like this is definitely going to be a pretty good package. So let's take a look at what they look like, and I'll show you over camera there. So the first one was the BAGLEY Shadow Balsa Shad. Here it is. It says the BAGLEY Shallow Balsa Shad is 1/4 ounce and will dive 3 to 5 foot depending on the use. And it says this has a unique lip design which creates a shallow running bait, allowing you to fish in a skinny water over the cover on laydowns. And that's very nice, and you can tell by the front of that the bill, it goes down and then it goes over, which is definitely a different type of bill style. If you look, the treble hooks are red. You got pretty color. You got green in there, yellow, and like blue up top. So overall, that's a very pretty shad wrap type bait. That's made for shallow water. Fishing probably 3 to 6 foot deep. Not that you couldn't fish it in like maybe 10-foot water, but it just dives 3 to 5 foot. Now, if fish are close to the top, then you probably could fish it up to 10 foot water, but you go down probably about 5 foot. So only fish was about halfway in that range of 4 to 5 foot, you probably could get a bite or catch a fish easy on it. But definitely like the color, and it's got, you see like the gill indentions just like a fish. Definitely really nice. I like it. That one's worth $9.99, so that's a $10 bait right there. Next one we're going to go to is the SMARTBAITS by Yeah, the Smart Baits, and it's the Mighty Minnow. So let's find that. This is definitely different. It says Smart Baits color changes everything. So these must change when you put them in the water. Uh, looks like it's a watermelon red color, and it's got glitter and maybe like a pinkish red belly. And on the package, it says 20% off and free shipping with purchase of 2 items. So if you go to smartbaits.com and you like these baits, you can purchase other baits using a code provided by a Mystery Tackle box and get 20% off. So there's the color of them. See how you got the glitter and you got the watermelon red and like a pinkish red color there. They're nice, definitely different. These are basically like flukes. I don't have this color. I got like baby bass and the regular pearl. I think the caffeine shad, and then the like black and silver. This is the only ones I have. But on the back of this package it says activated by water temperature, Smart Baits soft baits undergo multiple color changes and imitate. Oh, sorry for that. Imitate live bleeding crayfish that will trigger fish to strike. So the imitation that these baits give is a bleeding crayfish. So that's definitely good because something that looks like it's bleeding or dying, you will get more strikes on bait like that generally. So this is definitely different. I don't have anything like this that's activated, you know, by water and changes color. So that's really cool. I like that. And these retail at $3.99. So just between those two baits, that's virtually $14 just between two baits. That's pretty much what I paid for the box right there, and just got that and two baits, and we got 3 more baits to go. So let's go to the next one. Is Charlie Worms Incredible Craw. These are, it says medium texture, high floater Charlie Worms. They're scented, and it says the worm with the swimming tail. So yeah, those are definitely different. They're little, but I guess that's about 3-inch baits. But the good thing about these is it'd be good for smallmouth, because a lot of times you can catch a lot of smallmouth on these smaller baits. This is like a pumpkin seed color, and it looks like it has watermelon red belly. So I'll show you the belly first. See that redness, and then you look on this side, you'll see sort of looks like pumpkin seed color. But yeah, these look nice. I don't have any like this small, so this will definitely be good. I'm not saying you can't catch a largemouth on it, because largemouth can bite smaller stuff too. I'm just saying that generally, from what I've seen in the past, the smallmouth hit on these smaller type baits a little bit better than the largemouth does. But that one is retailed at $2.64. So technically, if you add that together, you're looking at maybe $16.64 so far. So let's go to the next bait. The heavy metal tungsten finesse football jig. So there we go. It's very nice. It's got like a brown, black, and purple color, and it's got the football jig. You can connect a trailer behind it, where that's a swim bait, paddle tail, or a worm, or whatever you want to use. Some people use these. I think they're called chunks. But you can hook whatever you want. Try to put more imitation there. But the ideally you want to match, match the skirt. That way, you have that course sort of same color scheme. That way, I'm not saying you have to, but normally that's the rule of thumb. But That's definitely. I don't think I have the football head though. I've got other um, shaky heads and different types of football jigs, but I don't think I have the finesse one. So I just started, getting into soft plastic fishing, and about maybe 6 months ago. I've fished it before, but here lately I hadn't, you know, um, fished it as much because I went back to my crankbaits a little bit where it's getting colder, but I still am going to fish a lot of soft plastic. So I'm kind of convinced that I like those just as much as I do my crankbaits now because I've caught several fish off of them, and I'm starting to learn different techniques with Texas rig, Carolina rigging, the drop shot, Nico rig, and different things that can be effective. So it's definitely increasing my fish catches. Definitely. So that bait was at $5.29. The next one is the Lucky John Donkey rig. Never heard of that, but we'll see what it's about. It says it retails at $2.49. And yeah, these are worm hooks, but they have a rolling swivel that you can tie on your line, it looks like. And you can have two baits connected on one line, even though you have to use another piece of fishing line to attach to the other end. So that definitely makes it interesting because you put both of these on a single line, and you get you sort of like a leader line, and you connect it and have two baits swimming like a big trailer, like one of those they call them umbrella or umbrella that they have that got like a lot of minnows and shad on them. So that's pretty neat. So I have to try that. But that retails at $2.49. And the last thing we have is the heavy metal tungsten sticker. Pretty neat. It's definitely a bigger graphic sticker. So I like that. And then you got a little card that tells you about Black Friday sale and about mobile alerts for early access to savings on pearl, tackle, boxes, and more. So you can see that they give you just a little card that gives you more information. But overall, I like everything that's in this box. I'm not disappointed. Mystery Tackle has definitely gained my services, and I will continue to subscribe to them as long as I can afford to do so. But let me real quick tally up the baits, and that way you know the full total. I'm going to do this twice just to make sure that I didn't mess up. Looks like if I tallied it up right, it's at $24.40, which is $10 above what I paid for the box, which is great. So let me do it again just to make sure my math is right on the calculator. Sometimes I type it too fast or finger slips off onto the wrong number. Well, I got 25.40 that time, so I need to redo it one more time. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go a little slower. Gotta get the total to match twice. That way I make sure that I'm getting the right amount. 24.40. So looks like I got that twice, and the other time I was just typing it in wrong. So $20.40 is what this package retails at. So you can't go wrong when you get more bait uh, than what you're paying for the box. So I mean, if your bait retails at $25 to $30, and you're paying $14, and you're getting a variety of different good baits between crankbaits and soft baits. I mean, you're just building your tackle to be more versatile and to learn how you may like these other baits, because you generally wouldn't buy them unless you just change baits for some reason. So this is a good way to learn new baits and new companies that you may or may not like. So that's definitely a good way to find what you like and be able to fish with it and see what can catch more fish. Because certain baits, they do great different times of the year. So, hope you like this video, guys. Subscribe, and if you have a channel and you subscribe to mine, I'll subscribe to yours. And feel free to comment, like, and share, because I want these videos to go out to people that are on the fence about trying to come and subscribe to like tackle boxes, because I know it's one of those things you worry that it may not be worth it, but I have to say I've not been disappointed. It has been worth it. And it's been nice because I've caught fish off this bait, and a lot of this bait is different than I have fished with before, and it's great. It's just giving me more desire to learn different techniques and to learn how to fish different types of baits. So this is a good way to do it, folks. Instead of just going out in the store randomly buying everything, you just get customizable boxes by Mystery Tackle, and you get different stuff and be surprised. So, like I said, like and subscribe, and let me know how you guys are liking these videos. I'm planning on continuing to do them as long as I keep my subscription. But if I stop for some reason, it may be due to me filming some fishing videos. That's something I haven't done. Is went out on the boat and actually, fished and had, recorded footage of me catching fish off the boat or off the bank. So I think I'll experiment with that some, whether I do it this year or in the spring of next year, because I don't know how many more fishing trips I'll have. I'd like to go at least one more time this year, whether that be on the bank or the boat. Probably the bank, because the water levels are getting down pretty low. I went this past weekend at Clare Lake in Virginia, and the water was down what looked like 20 foot, so it was harder to unload the boat, and very cold too. So I'll probably, if I do go fishing, I may just go on the bank somewhere on a warm day that we may catch between now and December, and then probably call it quits until late February, early March. But that's okay. Stock up for the spring and get ready to hit it hard next year. So, but guys, you guys have a great day, and God bless you.